Hello, and for the final time, welcome back to our Mississippi State Bulldogs Dynasty in NCAA Football 2003. Today, we've got the Cotton Bowl. We're taking on the 6th-ranked Colorado Buffaloes. This is a rematch from our bowl game last season, and hopefully we have a different outcome, and we can get out of here with a W. But we should have played against Ohio State. If Colorado had won their championship game, we would be playing the Buckeyes, but instead, they're playing in the Citrus Bowl. And the Miami Hurricanes take on Syracuse in the Orange Bowl and the Fiesta Bowl, the national championship game on January 3rd. That game will be played by Oklahoma and Fresno State, who we have beat this season. So the real national title game, in my eyes, is going to be the Rose Bowl with undefeated USC taking on undefeated Illinois. So that should be a fun matchup. Number 8 versus number 2. I don't know how USC, winning the Pac-10, going undefeated, is only ranked 8th in the country. I just don't understand it. These two teams are both undefeated, and this, for me, is the national title game. I don't care about the Oklahoma-Fresno State game. Let's take a look at USC's schedule. I mean, these guys have just absolutely destroyed everybody this season. 66-7, they beat Wisconsin. They beat Eastern Michigan 40-20, LSU 45-13, and if you guys remember, LSU stomped us. They beat Cal by 31. They beat Arizona State 34-0. They beat Stanford by 20, and we got a close game here against Washington. The rest of their games are pretty much blowouts. They beat Oregon State by 9, but 12-0, and I just don't understand how they're not in the championship game. Now we'll take a look at Colorado's schedule. They were undefeated until the Big 12 title matchup in a rematch against Oklahoma, who they beat 33-17 in Week 10 of this season. That was Oklahoma's only loss on the year. And every other game, they pretty much blew everybody out as well. There's a 44-0 win over Iowa State. Beat Nebraska by 12. I mean, these guys are just lighting up the scoreboard all year. Take a quick look at their roster. They have a lot of depth and a lot of really good, talented players. Quarterback, 89 overall, and their secondary is pretty good as well. 94 and 92 overall corner and strong safety. But that strong safety only has 74 speed, so we might try to exploit that. Their middle linebacker is good. All of their linebacking core is just phenomenal. Those are all NFL talent level players. So it's going to be tough to run on them. So we might just have to attack the middle of the secondary. And there is Elijah Woodard, the Heisman Memorial Trophy winner. He had 16 touchdowns, 1,808 yards on the season rushing. He also had 5 touchdown receptions on 23 catches for 326 yards. Donnie Kramer will not be playing in this game. He is our only injured player. And Colorado, I believe, had an offensive lineman injured, but he was a backup. Ralph Kress looking for his 51st win of his career, looking for another 10-win season here today. We're 9-3 this year, and he's had a fantastic career coaching in Starkville, Mississippi. But the only blemish that you could see on here is the bowl record, 1-3. We have not been that good in the bowl season. Our only victory coming against Central Florida in the national championship game, in what was probably the greatest game I've ever played in my life. That game was so fun, and I will put a card up at the top of this video so you guys can go ahead and check that out if you haven't already, because that is the best game on this entire channel. Well, let's go ahead and simulate some of these bowl games leading up to ours. North Texas beats Memphis by a touchdown. Marshall puts up 66 points on Eastern Carolina, and the poor Pirates didn't stand a chance. Tangerine Bowl, Maryland wins that one. Utah wins the Nevada Bowl. Rice beats ranked Louisville in the Hawaii Bowl 24-21. Idaho beats ranked Bowling Green 35-31 in the Motor City Bowl in Pontiac, Michigan. And Virginia Tech beats UCLA 31-24 in the Insight.com Bowl in Phoenix, Arizona. And Southern Miss cannot pull off the upset against Nebraska in the Houston Bowl. They lost 24-17. And Florida beats Texas A&M in the Independence Bowl 20-17. Texas beats Penn State. Hawaii beats NC State in the Queen City Bowl. UNLV beats BYU in the Seattle Bowl. Georgia beats South Florida 52-12. Wow, that was the Music City Bowl. And that was just not even close, not even fair. UTEP beats Mid-Tennessee State 23-14. UTEP is ranked 18th in the country, 10-2 season they finished that with. Oregon beats UCF 25-10. Texas Tech hangs up 43 points on Louisiana Tech to win 43-26. Colorado State beats Tulane. Colorado State finishes 11-2 on the season. North Carolina beats Arkansas 28-17 in the Peach Bowl. Auburn hangs 47 points on the Lobos, 47-3. Auburn finishes the year 8-5. And Purdue beats South Carolina 27-7. Here we are, folks. Let's do this.
Deep in the heart of Texas, that's where we can be found. We're at the Southwestern Bell Cotton Bowl. And there's a little chill in the air for today's game between the Mississippi State Bulldogs and the Buffaloes of Colorado. And here come the Buffaloes. Hi, everybody, and welcome to what looks to be an exciting bowl game. I'm Brad Nessler, along with my partners Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, ready to bring you all of the intense football action. The Bulldogs are going to have to play a great football game if they expect to win this one, Kirk.
Well, I think you're right about that, and I'll tell you why. Colorado has one of the better running attacks in college football and a very good running back. Lee, this will be a great opportunity here for fans to get a chance to see him run the football and lead his team to a victory.
Let me tell you why I agree with you. Colorado has an advantage in this one, and that's their passing game. I look for them to get good protection, throw the football all over the place, and play like one of those all-star teams out there.
Thanks, guys. Let's take it down to the field and get ready for the game.
All across the board, they've got Colorado winning it. And here's Mike Randall on for the opening kickoff, and that is deep, and the field goal is good. So a huge kickoff by Mike Randall to start things off. And here is Woodard, the Heisman-winning halfback. He'll pick up 3 yards on his first carry of the game. And they're going to go to the air here. They try a screen pass. The ball is backwards and recovered, luckily, for the Buffaloes by Salazar. 3rd and 13. Meyer's going to have to throw it deep here, and he will, but he overthrows his target. George Tyler almost has a pick. He came into this game with only 1 on the season. Jeff Terry and the offense take the field. Here's Kevin Davis coming down with it inside the 30-yard line. And already off to a hot start with that pass. Terry going to throw it again, left side. Thomas Roy has it inside the 10-yard line down to the 7. So 1st and goal upcoming for MSU. There's a look at Thomas Roy's career numbers. 38 catches, 676 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Terry going to take off, right side, inside the 5, jukes, and he falls forward into the end zone for the Mississippi State Bulldog touchdown. And MSU takes the lead, 7-0 here in the Cotton Bowl. Bulldogs off to a hot start here. Definitely how head coach Ralph Kress wanted the team to start it off. And here is Meyer looking to throw it deep left side. Washington has it past the 30-yard line. And that is a 1st down for the Buffaloes. Meyer going to throw it again left side. Caught by Carty. And that is into Bulldog territory at the 49-yard line. And they'll give it off to the fullback now. He gets maybe 5 yards off the left side. Bernard Moreno on the tackle. 2nd and 5. Fullback has it again. Antoine Finch makes his return from injury. And he gets the tackle after a 4-yard pickup. Woodard, he's got the 1st down. There's a 5-yard carry for the Heisman winner. 3rd and 9, though. Meyer going to have to throw it, rolling out left side. Just throws it away. He probably could have took off and ran for the 1st down. But he decided to play it safe. Takes a shot deep left side on 4th down. And Salazar comes down with it with 1 foot in bounds. What a catch by the receiver. Let's take another look at the replay. And he definitely gets a foot in bounds right there. Fantastic play. Woodard on the counter. He's dropped for a 2-yard loss. Michael Galar, the award winner of Best Defensive Back, comes through and makes a tackle for a loss. Meyer rolling out left side, throws it back to the right, and that was deflected away by Joe Grimes. Drop frame right there. But I promise, Joe Grimes deflected that. Holloway on for the field goal attempt. He's 18 of 27 on the season, with a long of 55. The kick is up, and he's going to push this to the right, and the crowd goes wild. Cowbells everywhere. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. John Pena in motion left side. Jamar Dalton Takes it to the outside. He's got the first down and more. Jukes breaks the tackle, still going up to the 47-yard line. Very impressive run from him. Terry going to throw it, rolling out right side. Takes a shot over the middle. Robbie Ballard has it for a 5-yard pickup. It's 3rd and 4, though. Terry rolling out. He's going to take off and pick up the first down using his feet. Bulldogs with 47 yards rushing here in the first. Play action from Terry. He'll take off again. He did this a lot last week against the Ole Miss Rebels. And that's going to end the first quarter. Bulldogs on top 7-0 over the 6th-ranked Colorado Buffaloes. Kenny Harding picks up the first down up to the 21-yard line. Terry rolling around over the middle. Wide open is Orlando Webb on a slant across the middle. That'll make it 1st and goal. Kenny Harding up the gut to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. Terry gonna throw it. And that pass is picked off by Ruiz. That was intended for Thomas Roy. Not a very good throw. But the ground game wasn't getting it done. They had to do something. Woodard with a nice hurdle over Antoine Finch. That'll get him 5 more yards. 2nd and 5. Meyer. Pump fakes. Rolling out left. Throwing left. And it's caught by Woodard, who stays up on his feet and gets out of bounds at the 49. Meyer again going to go to the air. Slings it right side. Caught by Salazar. If Joe Grimes turned around, he might have had a pick 6. 3rd and 1. Ellis, the fullback, gets the first down on the ground. And the Colorado Buffalo drive continues. Woodard picks up 7 more up the middle. He's looking very impressive today. 2nd and 3. Carty with another first down catch up close to the 20-yard line. And Meyer just going to keep slinging it deep right side. Caught by Washington for the touchdown. Joe Grimes didn't stand a chance. And what a great route from Washington. And he kind of boxed him out, stayed in front of him, and made a nice catch. Joe Grimes actually got his hands on it. We're all tied up at 7 apiece here in the second. As Terry jukes out a linebacker, picks up 9 yards. He's got 36 on the ground today, and he sneaks it for the first down. Colorado, 10th-ranked defense in the country, only allowing over 250 yards per game. And there's a nice sack right there from Beard. 3rd and 17 after the sack. Terry rolling out right side, tries to juke, he's sacked, he fumbles the football. It's recovered by Colorado at the 27-yard line. Usually Terry can make that guy miss, but not today, not against this defense. Trying to do his best Ken Tops impression. Didn't work out quite well for him there, but Washington with a nice hurdle over George Tyler picks up a first down for the Buffaloes. And Woodard will pick up 6 more. 2nd and 4. Meyer, left side, wide open is Ellis. It looked to me like he got his foot in bounds, but they called that incomplete. There's a look at Meyer's career numbers. 6,619 yards, 50 touchdowns, and 32 picks. Meyer going to throw it again to Ellis. He's got the catch, but only picks up 2 yards. And Colorado's going to send on the field goal unit. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Buffaloes take the lead. It's 10-7. Terry going to throw it again here. He's sacked once again. He'll lose 5 yards. That's Estes with his 5th on the season. And Terry's dropped once again. He fumbles it yet again, and Beard recovers, and he gets it inside the 10-yard line. The offensive line getting absolutely dominated so far from the front 7, or just on the past couple drives, just the defensive line absolutely destroying them. Less than a minute to go here. Colorado going no huddle as they look to take a 2-score lead over MSU. Meyer going to throw it. Rolling out left side. Back corner. Caught by Guthrie for the Colorado touchdown. And that'll extend the lead to 17-7. Terry hit as he throws again. Thomas Roy with a nice catch past midfield. Bulldogs trying to get a field goal at least here before the half is over. Terry rolling out. Avoiding contact here. Throws left side, and it's dropped by Orlando Webb. What a fantastic play by Jeff Terry, but it was all for nothing. Meyer, deep shot over the middle, picked off by George Tyler, and he'll have it up to the 46-yard line. And that'll give the Bulldogs a shot at a Hail Mary here, but a high snap disrupts the timing of the play, and Ron Hawkins can't come down with it. Napoleon Watson didn't stand a chance. And that's the half, 17-7, Colorado on top. 173 yards of offense for them, 132 for Mississippi State. Ralph Kress looking for his 2nd bowl victory ever And here's Jeremy Tate on the kick return up past the 40 and to the 44-yard line. A great way to start the second half. Play action from Terry, right side. Kevin Davis, nice catch in the open field. Past the 35 and to the 30-yard line. His best catch of the game. 3rd and 11, though. A lot of 3rd and long situations. Terry's going to take off. He'll get it up to the 20-yard line. And they're going to go no huddle here. It's 4th and short. Terry under center. Ballard in the backfield. Terry's going to take off. He probably could have thrown it to Ballard, but he's going to get it inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal upcoming. Nice play by Jeff Terry. Now 2nd and goal. Terry to the end zone. Ron Hawkins, the freshman phenom, gets a touchdown. And the Bulldogs close the gap. They're now within a field goal of the Colorado Buffaloes. And that was a great play by the wide receiver to come back to his quarterback and get open in the end zone for the score. He has been outstanding this entire season. 17-14 here in the 3rd. Deep shot downfield. George Tyler has his 2nd pick of the game. And he only had 1 coming into this game at all this whole season. So he's got 3 now, but unfortunately the postseason stats do not count. Here's Jeff Terry getting the 1st down using his feet again. He's got 54 yards on the ground today. 1st and 10. Jamar Dalton gets to the outside, picks up 8 yards. Freshman halfback doing quite well today, but Jeff Terry gets sacked again. He's going to lose 2 or 3 yards. And the Bulldogs sent on Mike Randall for a long field goal attempt, and this is pushed to the left. Mike Randall having a down year. Just not doing very well this season. Deep shot over the middle. Tyler can't get there. Washington with a nice catch on a post route. Gets it up to the 26-yard line. And on the option is Meyer. He's going to pitch it out to Woodard, and a great open field tackle by Dennis Garcia stops him from getting in the end zone. 2:20 to go in the 3rd. Right side, Meyer hits Washington for another touchdown pass. He was wide open. It's now 24-14. Ron Hawkins is wide open, though, past midfield to the 45-yard line of Colorado. Freshman making his presence felt today. Terry rolling out, taking a deep shot left side. Hawkins has it again to the 22-yard line. He is just unstoppable. Terry rolling out right side. And he's going to take off finally. And he'll get the 1st down and more inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Bulldogs. That'll end the 3rd quarter. Colorado on top by 10. It is 24-14. Put your 4s up, folks. This is the last quarter in this series. Terry taken off. He's stopped at the 1-yard line. So Colorado doing great on defense, but MSU is going to go no huddle again here on 4th and short, hoping for the same result as their last 4th down conversion attempt. Terry in the shotgun, and he's going to have to throw it, and Thomas Roy looked like there was some contact in the secondary, but that pass is incomplete. Bulldogs turn it over from the 1-yard line. Woodard dropped in the end zone by George Tyler for a safety. Tyler 61 tackles on the season, and it's a 1-possession game now, folks. 24-16. Bulldogs down by 8. Dalton on the punt return after the safety. Gets it all the way up to the 49-yard line. Fantastic play by the freshman. Terry, deep shot, right side. Caught by Orlando Webb at the 23-yard line in double coverage. Another great play by a wide receiver for the Bulldogs. Terry, he probably should have thrown that to John Pena over the middle. Instead, he gets sacked again. That's the 1st sack for Blevins today. Terry, pressured, perfect throw, and it is dropped. So they're going to have to send on Mike Randall for the field goal on 4th and 15. The kick is up, and that is just over the crossbar against 20-mile-per-hour winds. So that'll make it 24-19. Bulldogs still have a shot here, but they need some defensive help. And there is a fantastic catch by Ellis, the fullback. He laid out for that one. 2nd and 10, play action. Meyer pressured. He's sacked. And that is freshman middle linebacker Dennis Garcia, who did a great job this season filling in for injured Antoine Finch. He's now back in the number 2 middle linebacker spot. Antoine Finch is back out on the field. And over the middle, dropped. That was dropped by the wide receiver. I believe that was Washington. So the Bulldogs get a huge stop. Jeremy Tate back to return the punt inside his own 10-yard line. His team is down 5 points. They need a big play. They get one here as he gets this ball all the way to the 28-yard line of Mississippi State. 4.5 minutes to go. Terry rolling out right side. Kevin Davis wide open. That'll be an 8-yard connection. 2nd and 2. Lamar Dalton, left side, and he's going to fumble the football. It's recovered by Beard. That is his 2nd fumble recovery of the game, and that is a costly turnover. And Salazar with a nice catch for Colorado, but that is just a huge turnover, the 4th of the game for MSU. And wide open down the left side is Travis. He couldn't stay in bounds long enough. Taken down at the 6-yard line. Buffaloes with a chance to end this game here, but that touchdown pass is dropped by the fullback. Meyer going to throw it over the middle, deflected away at the last second by Michael Galar, the star safety. So it's 4th and goal. Colorado sends on the field goal unit, and it is an 8-point ball game yet again. 3:50 to go. Dalton, they're going to keep feeding the freshman. They got to trust in him, and he gets the first down here, 12-yard pickup. And they're going to keep handing it to him. They ran the no huddle here. Dalton's going to pick up 7 yards. And they're going to get Colorado for an offside penalty here. That'll be declined. It's 2nd down and 3. Dalton cuts it back to the middle. He'll have the first down and more up to the 44-yard line. He's got 70 yards today. Terry hit as he throws it. He wants Ron Hawkins deep downfield, but it's picked off by Sorrell. Another turnover. That's number 5 on the game. Terry's also been pressured 9 times and sacked 5. And Colorado with another first down here, moving the chains, keeping the clock rolling. And deep downfield, overthrows his target this time. So the Bulldogs get another shot. 2nd and 9. Terry, another deep shot. This time he wants Orlando Webb, and he's got him at the 21-yard line. Huge play, and it gets the Bulldogs closer to the end zone. Terry, right side in the flats. It's Kenny Harding. He'll pick up 8 yards. Nice play by the fullback. 3rd and 1. Terry rolling out right side, and he wanted to throw it, pulled up at the last second, and gets sacked for number 6 on the game. 4th and 4. This could be the game. Terry takes off, dives, and he has the first down. Great play by the quarterback. 2nd and goal. Terry dives again, this time down to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 3. Terry rolling right, and he's got Ron Hawkins, who dives for the touchdown reception, his 2nd of the game. He has both touchdown catches. They're going to go for 2 points to tie it up. Terry rolling out left side, and Ron Hawkins drops the football. There's only 25 ticks left on the clock. MSU's got to go for the onside kick, or this game is over. And it is recovered by Colorado. So a valiant comeback attempt is going to be halted. Beard, player of the game, 7 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 fumbles recovered. And the Bulldogs fall short in another bowl game. They lose to the Heisman Trophy winner Elijah Woodard, and Colorado improves to 13-1 on the season. Not how we wanted this series to end, but it was a great game, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. Take a look at the stats. Total offense, MSU 422 yards, but they were sacked 6 times. They had 5 turnovers. They just did a whole lot of stuff that you should not do if you want to win a football game. 605 total yards for State. And they just were down too much. Couldn't claw their way back into it. Ron Hawkins, who has been so good for the Bulldogs this season, had a breakout year, over 1,000 yards receiving. I think he had 10 touchdown catches. He had 2 today. Over 100 yards receiving, I believe, and he drops the 2-point conversion to tie the game up to go into overtime. Heartbreaking fashion today here in the Cotton Bowl. 3 fumbles for Terry, 1 for Dalton, and Ron Hawkins actually has 72 yards today. Orlando Webb had 91, Davis with 53, and we had a few drops today as well. Tyrone King allowed a sack, so did Scott Richard. We had 1 sack today, Dennis Garcia. George Tyler, 2 picks and 2 deflections as well. Man, what a way for this series to end, guys. Mike Randall, 1 of 2 today. If he made that, we would never have had to go for 2 points at the end of that game. Just too many mistakes, too many turnovers, too many sacks. Let's take a look at the rest of the bowl games, guys. Boston College beats Georgia Tech. LSU beats Ohio State in the Citrus Bowl. And the national championship game, to me, is won by Illinois 21-20. So, in my mind, I'm giving Illinois the national championship trophy. Tennessee beats Florida State 37-34. Miami against Syracuse in a rematch, and the Canes win it 37-27 to finish their season 12-1. And the faux national championship game is won by Oklahoma 34-16. And that is going to be it, guys. Unreal. This has been a fantastic series. I loved every single episode of it. But I will not rule out coming back to this series at some point in the future. That's going to be it for me today, though, guys. Take it easy.